Ever since I was 11 years old, I did not want to grow up normal. For Christmas, my aunt got me a Sony point and shoot camera, no detachable lenses, but I received an SD card and that's where it all started. I started to look at life in a lens. Started taking in everything around me as a beauty, even though during the time life was not so beautiful, but I still embraced life as it was. That camera inspired me to create. I would take pictures of everything and anything. It sounds cliche. In the same year, I started a YouTube channel called Got Kicks 23, later dropped to 23. That's besides the point. I created daily, knowing little to nothing about marketing, graphic design, or scripting. Regardless of that, I still created and created and created. Around the same time, I started attending sneaker conventions where I found my love for business. That's where I started my first business, reselling any sneakers or sought after clothing I could get my hands on. From about 6th grade to 10th grade, my income came solely from YouTube and reselling. Did I make much money? No. Maybe less than $3,000. That's not even the point. The focus was never money. The focus was growth, learning, and connecting. Over those years, I grew my sales, negotiation, and marketing skills. It was the learning and opportunities that drove me to grow and hustle, not some stupid motivation. Fast forward, my first job was working on a farm during the hottest time period in New York, sweating my ass off, being dehydrated, and sunburnt every weekend. What that did was build character. I compounded that same skills from reselling to selling wagons and earning tips off being charismatic. I always strive for more, joined my friends in a kitchen job doing the dishes, then a month or so later being the salad and fry guy. A few months after that, I started doing food prep and cooking on the line. Needless to say, I slowly became the sous chef serving over 200 covers in a single night. You can ask yourself, where is this going? That is what I ask myself sometimes from attending freshman year of college in New York City, then dropping out, trying out computer programming, and spending thousands of dollars on a certification. I didn't do anything with that. I went nowhere with it. What I took from it is problem solving skills and time management skills. If you ever programmed apps by yourself, and especially with a group, you definitely understand what I'm saying. I then, after a year and a half working at a dead-end produce warehouse, came back to college, quitting the dead-end job and slowly working my way into a supervisor position at a convenience store. A gap in time. I am now currently studying abroad in Korea. I never knew where life would take me. I do not even think my 11-year-old self could imagine this either. I do not regret any of my decisions on how I became who I am and who I will grow to be. Regret makes no sense because I made those actions to get here, and I will make more actions to progress me further in the right directions I want to be in. Currently, one of my main goals is to acquire an internship this summer in New York City in the finance, marketing, or sales space. Why? New York City has always been a dream of mine to live in. From my dad working there when I was younger to watching Casey Neistat daily vlogs, it is the concrete jungle that never sleeps. I will get that internship and soak in everything I can learn from it. I will make sure to progress day by day, regardless of any convenience that comes my way. I will push through and strive for my goals. My one rule in life is not to grow up normal, no matter what. At heart, I'm still my 11-year-old self holding my first camera, looking through the viewfinder, and taking my first picture.